Hey yo, what's going on guys, your boy here, and today we're going to be doing a car review on the McLaren 570 GT inside of, well, Southwest Florida. Now this car right here, we're going to be checking out its top speed, acceleration, turning, braking, accessories, top speed with upgrades, top speed without upgrades, top speed with gearing, and all that good stuff. So make sure you stick around for this comprehensive review because there's a lot of things we're going to cover. Now before we get into all that coverage, I need to let you know a few things. First things first, my name is Heyo. I do car reviews, car things, all that car stuff. So if you guys do like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications every time I upload a new video. Second thing is, if I hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year, I'll be doing an IRL car review on my real life car, which you guys don't know about just yet. So, you know, hit that subscribe button, and at the end of the year, if we have 5,000 subscribers, I'll be doing an IRL car review. Second thing is, I got a Roblox group with Roblox merch. If you want to buy some of that, I got a Discord group you can join if you want to suggest car builds, car reviews, car ideas, see the hints that I drop for my car, and or just talk to me because we do that in that Discord as well. But yeah, one more thing, I have some socials you can follow as well, all the links in the description below. But why don't we get into this car review, because I don't want to take up too much of your time. So let's go into the dealership really quickly and check out this car's price. So let's walk in here, let's go to the supercar section, scroll down, find the McLaren 570 GT for $170,000. So it's a pretty cheap price if you ask me, $170,000. And so why don't we get a look at this car really quick. Let's back up and take a nice look. So rear, not too much detail. I mean, it's very detailed, don't get me wrong, but you know, it kind of looks satin black all the way across there, if you know what I'm trying to say. But I mean, it does look pretty nice. I do like the design on the back as well. If we go around to the side, you have the very nice opening there. Then we come around to the front, which looks pretty generic for most other McLarens that have been added into the game, so nothing really changed there. Overall, look-wise, it does look pretty good. I like the yellow on it. It's not standard. It's one of the other options that you can put onto the car, though. But why don't we get into it, and why don't we listen to this car startup? So let's go back here, and well, let's listen to a startup. Startup is pretty good. Why don't we do a rev test, though? Revving is pretty nice. I like the sound that the rev gives. Why don't we do a blinker test? Blinkers turn this right here into yellow, blinkers on the mirror there, and blinkers that go all the way around right there. Now that we've got that out the way, why don't we do the headlights? Headlights are the big dots right there, and then the line turns a little darker down there as well. Now why don't we get this car going onto the street where we'll be doing its top speed test. Now this car right now is fully upgraded and fully geared. I'll be going over the stock top speed as well as the upgraded with no gearing top speed, and I'll get to telling you guys what those are in a second. So when you buy the car stock for $170,000, the car goes a certain speed. I'll tell you guys that when we get to the dealership, when I get into the upgrades and all that good stuff. But right now, let's get this car lined up and, you know, see how fast it goes with the upgraded and gearing that I put into the car. So put into semi and launch it in 3. That's in reverse. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, let's do that. Let's just put it back in auto and let it fly up until 6th gear. Okay, so upgraded no gearing is essentially engine upgrades, forced induction, what's it called, race transmission, and weight reduction. And then you don't have any of the other options. With upgraded and gearing, I can put suspension, steering, gearing, and all that. So pretty much just think of upgraded with no gearing as the basic mods you can put onto the car, and then upgraded with gearing, not so basic of mods. But right now we're hitting 237 miles per hour, 236 it just went down, but 237 is its top speed with the upgraded and gearing I put onto the car. So it's pretty fast. But compared to its stock and its other speeds, why don't we compare that? So 237 to its stock top speed of 205. Stock, this car goes 205. So that's pretty fast for a car that's $170,000. But it's more not the greatest car when it comes to certain aspects, because stock, the car goes 205. The turning is pretty wide, and it's not the best turning you can find on a car. It's most definitely like achy at best, but I mean, the car goes pretty fast as well. The braking is slightly long, but I mean, it's actually not too bad. But combined with its, you know, really long turning, it doesn't make turns any more fun for the car. So stock 205, turning is wide, and braking is also slightly longer. But why don't we go over some of the other stuff here real quick. So upgraded with no gearing and rear wheel drive. Okay, rear wheel drive. The car goes 232. It's slightly more slidey, and the turning is a little bit more wider. Braking is slightly better, but I mean, coupled with the turning that's not already good, it's not the greatest car with upgrades with a rear-wheel drive. Then we move on to all-wheel drive, upgraded, no gearing. The car goes 233. It turns a little wide, but not slidey, so it's a little bit better. And braking is significantly better. Not significantly, but it's much better than the previous 3. And then here we are with upgraded with gearing, and I'll show you guys that right now. So upgraded with gearing and upgraded with no gearing has this. So engine is stage 3. We have turbocharging stage 3, race brakes stage 3, race reduction stage 3, grip tires, and race transmission. This is all for upgraded no gearing, and also for upgraded with gearing. Just you can't do any more with upgraded with no gearing. And then if we move on to upgraded with gearing, we're going to scroll all the way down to the gearing, which we have at 3.8, just to make it slightly shorter so the car can hit a top speed of 237, which it does. And drivetrain, I kept this all-wheel drive for the for the upgraded with gearing too. Now that doesn't make sense, I know. Upgraded without gearing, just forget everything after the transmission. Everything after transmission, you don't need to worry about if you're not doing with gearing. So everything back is upgraded with no gearing, so transmission, tires, and all that. Everything forward is what you can put onto for upgraded with gearing. But yeah, upgraded with gearing, probably the best option you can go for on this car. It does go it goes 7 miles an hour quicker. I mean, not 7 miles an hour quicker, but it goes 5 miles an hour quicker. It has better turning, better braking, more preferred method of driving. But yeah, hopefully you guys found this car review a little bit understandable, a little bit, good. Hopefully you learned something from this car review. If you did like this car review, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell for notification every time I upload a new video. Hopefully you guys understood. I'll go through it one more time really quickly. So stock, not the best car. Upgraded with no gearing, a rear-wheel drive is not any better. Upgraded with gearing with all-wheel drive, upgraded with no gearing all-wheel drive is slightly better than stock and with rear-wheel drive. So if you guys don't have the upgrading pass, then all-wheel drive is probably the better version of no gearing for you. And then upgraded with gearing is probably the best version of the car you can get. So I showed you guys the tunes for all of that, and you can just go back in the video and watch that. Hopefully this car review was understandable and all that good stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy, and we'll see you guys in the next car review. Goodbye.